Oh,
No.
So
I'm
it your
here.
neighbor?
I'm here now. I'm here. I wasn't. I came in. I'm on time. Thank you. Thank you for.
I think the biggest vintage one, John, that I would do was Casey Kasem,
Oh yeah. Okay. All
which
right.
Yeah.
I think that's probably my.
It's
I had some
sad
older ones. Yeah, I
in
love
the
the.
case of vintage.
Yeah, I know
You-
it's crazy. People don't even know who he is anymore.
How's your Ryan Seacrest?
Mhm.
I know I've never even tried that actually.
No,
His is pretty generic.
He's
No.
such a
Yeah.
He's such a kind of a like if he's basically. I think he's a robot.
He
That's
just
the
sounds
thing.
like a white man. Can you
Right.
sound like a white man, Brian?
It's similar. Everyone's like, Tom Cruise. Like, well, he doesn't have any real like distinctive, features
Right.
about how he sounds. He just sounds like just a dude.
Like a
Well,
guy, yeah.
My favorite, like if you're only going by audio, but my favorite impression is Ben Stiller's of Tom Cruise because his is all like physical.
Okay.
Have you seen Ben Stiller do? Speaking of, because there's Mission Impossible. It was like the first Mission Impossible DVD extras, and he was like Tom Cruise's stunt double. His name was Tom Cruise with a Z, Cruze, and so that's a good thing to look up. I bet it's on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
I looked on the
No
YouTube.
Nipsey Russell.
No, probably not. How about Don Pardo?
Oh gosh, yeah. I'll just get the Price is Right theme going behind me. Because he was on everything though, wasn't he?
Everything. He was SNL.
Yep.
Laughing. Did you if you were in the 80s, 70s or 80s, you heard his voice every
Don Pardo, yeah.
every TV show.
If you were not in the 70s or 80s, then you are sitting here like me.
I can do a Tom Cruise impression from A Few Good Men. It doesn't matter what I believe; it matters what I can prove. Tom Cruise, everybody.
Is Tom Cruise on SCQS today?
Whoa, guys, we have a
This is
special
crazy.
guest. Tom, say hello to the people.
So who, Peaches, who would be like the nostalgia voice now for like radio for your generation?
How far
Fairly
back
Odd
can we?
Parents.
Ryan Seacrest was the host of MTV's
Carson
TRL.
Daly.
yeah, DRL. Oh yeah, Carson Daly. I know Carson too.
He's
he
total
did-
vanilla.
Oh yeah,
too, though.
Carson Daly was TRL, wasn't he? Yeah.
But I know Casey Kasem because that's back to when I was in probably
was still
elementary
alive,
school.
yeah.
But yeah, I remember him.
And he was also the original voice of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo,
Oh, really?
which is very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird to think about, but it makes sense when you listen.
Yeah.
When you listen to Shaggy, you go, "Oh yeah, okay, I can see."
Just combine the two. Here's a top list of 3 things that are happening right now. Moving down a notch, a big monster is chasing us. And our number 1 spot is, oh man, it's Mr. Jenkins.
You say that you want a Scooby snack. Say it.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Scoob. Let's get out of here, Scoob.
Let's get out of here, Scoob.
Let's get out of here, Scoob.
All right, say
Our number 1 problem is we're all out of Scooby snacks.
Now say, let's start the show.
Let's start the show.
Awesome.
Zoinks!
Sign up if you dare, starring comics everywhere. Coming out of quarantine, so catch the vibe and dig the scene. Take a seat, gonna grab a snack, gonna kill the room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it down like a lumberjack, come take a ride in my Cadillac. Kicking it live on the radio, everybody got a right to know. This ain't my first rodeo, hit the spotlight, here we go. Are you ready for the show? 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 Get it live, so be our guest. Everybody
Cheers, everybody. My name's Sean. That's Brian.
Slow-mo point.
That's the Peaches. Gosh, we're happy everybody's here tonight. Juan's going to give us a bee update while I get some stuff ready here. Go ahead, Juan.
I didn't find the queen, but at least I got to sweat in my bee outfit for a good hour while going through. You have to go through the frames and look for your. The reason you want the queen, obviously, is she makes more bees. Bees only go for like 45 days. You only get like a worker bee is only going to work for 45 days, then die. So you need to make sure she's making more workers because they make the honey. And
she can't do it by herself, though, right? She needs some drones. Right?
Just to get things started, and after that they're useless, which is
really
pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much the story of mankind and all of the right. It's like we just get things going, and then the rest of the time is spent napping on the lazy boy while the TV's going.
And that lazy boy.
But yeah, my beehive is out in the sun, and I was out there at like 2, and I was sweating to death. Oh, and I got stung. I'm doing okay though.
All right.
I looked, just
So-
making sure I got stung on my arm.
We've officially passed. Somebody mentioned vacay, so I'm just going to do this at the top of the show because let's be honest, when we're wrapping up at the end of the show, people are starting to tune out and they're just going to leave and go to the after party. So it's officially past the registration deadline for Vacay with Comics, but
What is that sound? Okay, go ahead.
It's
What
somebody's mowing.
is it my neighbor's mower? He's right back
You
there.
go out and throw something.
Is
on
he
his
mowing
mower?
your yard?
It's the
No.
queen bee.
Here,
It's the
Oh,
worker
I don't
bees.
see it.
Gerald,
When-
shut it down!
when he goes
Eliminate
past,
Mower deck.
I'll turn my computer around and let you actually watch him zoom by in just a second. But,
Well, how fast is he
I don't
going?
see him.
It's like
He's
30
on a
miles
ride
an hour.
on. Yeah, he goes pretty quick, but
We're not
Um,
Simon. We don't necessarily want to see him. It's
but
just,
I can prove
You
that
just
it's
want to
not
hear them.
me. He's far away,
It's
fairly.
just Luke is outside the window going.
No, he's a ways away. So that's how good his mower
Wow.
is at being.
Everyone's
bumpy.
going like, see.
I don't know if that's a signature of a good mower. Is that it's just loud? You can hear it from
what
a
are you
mile
going to tell
away.
them about
I can't
vacay?
even see him now. He's that far away. Anyway,
you can't go. I'm sorry, no one can
we
go.
have
anymore.
now added an opportunity on
Oh.
Saturday the 29th. You can come and see the Vacay with Comics showcase. And there are tickets. If you go to the John Branian Facebook page and scroll down, there's a link there. It's a brush fire link where you can get tickets. Or if you want to know how to get tickets, you can just email us at skews@johnbranian.com. But the point is, it's not too late to see these guys. You won't be able to stay for the whole weekend. We're going to kick you out when the show is over. But you can at least stay and watch them be funny on Saturday night, July 29 in Cedar Lake, Indiana. So email us if you want your tickets.
Yeah.
And
We might
I haven't
kick you out
talked to you
before it's
guys.
over, if you're unruly.
That's true.
Yeah, you just get out of here. I haven't talked to you guys about what you want me to do. I have 2 songs that I haven't performed.
I think a
I
giant
did-
improv sketch would be great.
Just by
Improv show.
myself, with the mic not working.
we're doing more improv this year.
Oh boy.
And Juan DeVivo is going to do a glass blowing workshop.
Sure. Glass blowing up workshop.
I
Get
think
your goggles, everyone.
I think improv can still work as long as we don't have anybody trying to imitate the sound of a helicopter the entire time that we're doing one of the sketches. So
Do an open
that
mic.
was what was happening. It's like right into the only microphone that we had that was working.
Tabby knows how to make sure I don't want to be there. Do an open mic. Goodbye.
Bob knows. I talked to Bob
just-
this week. I confessed that we're gonna do it, and he predictably was like, "Yay!"
I just know that in general, stand-up comedians do not like improv
Yeah,
or to do improv.
which is why we have to do it.
I do. I like it. It's because there's not enough laughs.
Hey.
There's not enough regular, consistent laughs.
My superpower is committing, so you're gonna get a full committal. and I'll
we
be
know,
committed.
We know that. So we have a big show tonight.
How show is it?
Well, how show it is. If this is a typical show,
How show it bigot.
Woolly Mastodon tonight's show looks a little something like this.
All right.
Check it
Who
out.
is that?
Moving down a notch.
Hey.
It's
Is
a
that how he
emaciated
looks?
mastodon.
That's
Yep.
Casey Kasem.
That's Scooby. I mean, that's Shaggy right there.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of cartoon voices, though, didn't he? Or
Yes, he did.
he did more. Than,
Yes, he did.
it feels like
This
you
is
know,
John Branyan doing Casey Kasem. Yes, he did.
Hanna-Barbera.
Hey, he's sorry, my
Hanna-Barbera
bad.
reused a lot of stuff, so as we know.
Yeah.
So if you were a voice actor,
Yes, they did.
So,
Luke. needs
Luke
to
is
do
actually going to be teaching a
set.
workshop on how to maintain your car. I kid you not. So, you'll want to tune in for that. And I don't know if he'll do time for the showcase or not. He probably could.
I
Yep.
bet he
Do
will.
some time.
Nope, he must.
You're gonna do that in Casey Kasem's voice.
He
Kevin
must-
Thatcher writes in, and he writes, "Dear Casey, I've asked this before, but is Luke doing some comedy at Vacay?" Well, Kevin,
Sorry to disappoint.
Yep.
sorry,
Yes,
we're
for
going off
you.
the rails already.
Well,
so-
Kevin,
Thanks for that
you're
question.
in luck.
Is, if you
I'm
got
going to
Jimmy
play a
Jeopardy.
song that will help answer your question. I don't know what song to play. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They never
Just
play
pick one,
songs
yeah,
that
it's not
actually have
really-
anything to do with the
Here
question.
it is.
Yeah, it's-
no,
I think
no,
I'm
no.
turning Japanese.
Here's Don't
Well,
Go
no
Breaking My Heart.
Captain
Here
Jimmy.
is Baby, You Can Drive My Car.
All right. So we also need
Sorry.
to give a shout out to the Clickers.
That's the
Oh.
show, man.
So before we go any further,
Cliquers.
I probably won't be able to hear this song at all. There's a huge delay, but
here we go.
Here you go.
Awesome.
I can hear it.
Turn it up. Turn it up good and loud.
That's as loud as it goes.
Louder.
Clickers will make us cheer.
Louder.
Clickers are why we're here.
It's not loud enough.
Louder.
Clickers have got mad skills.
What's that?
Make it louder.
Clickers give
What up?
us chills.
Hang on.
Bring it up.
Clickers are all the rage.
Here we go.
Clickers are live backstage.
I can't hear it.
Clickers are fresh and clean.
A little louder.
Clickers
Is it
are
playing?
mean and mean.
A little softer now.
Here we go.
Clickers are on the scene.
Woo! You
Chicken
know,
chop,
if you're a regular watcher of this show, that we have great respect and love and affection for all of our clickers. But this week, in particular, we want to give a special shout out. Is it playing again? I can't hear it.
Yeah,
Is
it is.
it just really quiet? Here.
To all together, Susanna.
Well, you got to bring that up.
You can't
Oh,
see
wait,
it.
wait,
It's got to be
Did it
on
go
the
away?
screen.
Did it go away? Oh, okay.
It's
Didn't
not on the
come
screen.
up.
There we go.
There we
go.
go. You already said it, Susanna.
Susanna Hoover. Susanna Hoover. And Devin Mooney.
There's a
Congratulations to Susanna and Devin. Now, on with the show.
All right. If you would like to become a clicker, all you have to do is go to johnbrandon.com. Well, that's not all you have to do. You also have to click on the thing that lets you sign up to become a clicker. There's a couple of different levels of support, and we sincerely appreciate it. You can join us at the Affert Party for the various hijinks that take place there. And you can
Various.
lay your head on your pillow every night knowing that you have helped to make the world a little brighter place because of this show. So, yeah, congratulations to Devin and Susan. And if you would like to join us as a clicker, go to johnbrady.com right now.
Right now.
This very second. Okay.
Leave the
last-
show.
Last week, leave the show right now. Go someplace else. Last week, we heard from Brian April that he had a bad experience.
Before we do that, I do have a hat.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I was going to ask. Wait a
Come on,
minute.
hats.
He has to get dressed, everyone. We can't
Alright,
just
take him
leave
out.
him on the
His
Alright,
street.
head's
so-
been naked this whole time. Did you know that?
He
YouTube's
has-
gonna flag us.
Brian has reached the age of 50, and he's decided that it's time to wear a hat, and so we started a thing that we
And get a
call
hobby, I think.
HatQuest.
We were supposed to pair that with a hobby, I thought.
Yeah.
This time, I believe that this was a hat that was sent in by a clicker, but we'll let Brian
Let's find out.
explain that. Ready?
Shall we? Yeah.
Go.
Here we go. All right, make it big.
Oh,
There we go.
Make it big, Peach.
Yep, I will. Hold on. He has to go to the top. And oops, Did it work?
No.
Is it manual?
I don't know if it's just my delay or if it's
Here we
really
go.
not working.
Here we
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Nope.
something's
No.
happening. It's going
Nope.
down. Well, hey,
There we go.
There we go.
all right. Let me make sure we get the propeller going.
So it's manual transmission.
It is manual transmission. So this was actually sent in. A big shout out to Sherry. So she's the one who sent this in and wanted to have me have a little hat with a propeller in it. So this is what I will be wearing for the rest of the show. And if you would like to send me a hat, make sure it's an extra large. And you can get in contact with SCQS at johnbranion.com. They can figure out a way to get all that stuff. And you can get it sent to me. And I will definitely wear it. So, but yes, this is the new hat. I like it. Good colors.
Usually it's a propeller beanie, but you have added sun shield on. There.
Yes, well, I'm conscious, of the sun, and what's also nice is if it gets really hot, I can take this off and use it as a fan.
Ooh,
So
can you when you turn it inside out? It wouldn't work that way, would you? If you flipped it inside out, and there you go.
Yeah. that would kind of
Yeah,
hurt.
that's,
Okay,
that would
just twist
cause
your
some
hair.
scalp damage.
I gotta
Well,
say,
you must like that hat more. You must be drawn to that hat more in some way because the other hats you haven't worn the entire show, but this one you've already committed to do.
Well, since it was sent in by a clicker, I figure it's only appropriate that it gets the full glory.
it doesn't necessarily scream 50 to me.
No, definitely not.
Well, I was
What?
gonna say, as to the material, is it made out of one of those team building parachutes?
It is. I think
looks
it's
pretty
made,
durable.
Yeah, some sort of children's park that's gone horribly
Like a
wrong.
big tent.
Yeah.
A big tent material.
Mhm.
So
I feel like you would be
Beach ball.
making balloons for kids in the park, like by the fountain.
hey, kids, who wants a poodle?
Like, come this way, Billy. The
Actually,
parents
it'd be
would
like,
avoid you.
Hey, kids, who wants to see a balloon snake? Here you go. Everyone gets a balloon snake.
Ooh, balloon
I make
spaghetti.
snakes, worms, spaghetti,
And clubs.
walking sticks.
Yeah,
Yep.
walking sticks, exactly. So thank you,
Hot dog.
Sherry, for the hat. I appreciate it.
Balloon hot
And
dog.
yeah, thank you for being a clicker.
Yeah, that's a great hat.
Nah.
It's a great
Or
So-
you could be a blackjack dealer at a clown casino.
All right, I got a 15. What's gonna be next? Oh shucks, it's a 21.
Every time they bust, you spray them with seltzer.
Yeah.
Congratulations, it's a
Here, smell this
blackjack.
flower to cheer yourself up.
Don't go
Well,
away mad.
Just
That-
go away.
That video has to be made. It'd be the worst
Well,
casino
that
in the
video
world.
has to be made.
The worst
Well, that
casino
has
in
to
the world is the clown casino.
A clown blackjack dealer.
Oh,
They're always making jokes when they bust, do like puns.
They so hit me and he pulls out a giant glove and blah!
Get a giant mallet. Just
Yep, inflatable mallet. Work it,
hit me.
work it, work it.
people with gambling addictions sitting there.
All right. So last week, Brian shared an experience about having. Now I don't remember why you were marooned. Oh, your hotel. Your hotel
Yes.
wasn't ready. Your room
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
We were talking about Juan going to the hotel, and
Oh.
then 5 minutes later saying, "Oh, I'm at the wrong hotel," which brought up the story of me going to Indiana, flying to Indiana, and getting to Indiana, and getting to the hotel, and the hotel was closed and under repair for a flood that had happened a couple of weeks prior, and I never got any information. So I called, and they were like, "Well, we called and emailed everybody." I'm like, "Well, one person you didn't call, because." So anyway, I had to take shelter because it was 20 degrees out and cold, and I was not used to that stuff anymore. And so I had to go to the parking lot next door, and there was a place that I decided to go into and try to stay warm,
Establishment.
get a bite to eat, and figure out where I was going to stay for the night and get a ride there. And that just
that
happened to
place
be
was
the Mucky Duck.
Mucky
The
Duck
Mucky
Club.
Duck. And so
What town is this? Or
this is-
you want to give them?
this
free
is in
publicity?
this is in Indianapolis, I believe.
yeah.
Whoa.
You'll be able to find it if you Google Indiana and
Mucky Duck.
Club.
And so we asked Brian to do a formal review.
Yelp.
Because he found reviews of the pub. He did not write these. He just
I did not
is
write
reading what other people have said about this place and then reviewing those reviews.
Yes, and that brought back a lot of memories of that night in Indiana. So it was very
It
good.
looks like
Yes,
looks like it has parking for 3 cars right in this picture.
and then if my face isn't in the way, you would see that the first car there has handicap plates and is not in a handicap spot. So they just have enough alcohol.
How
I guess
dare they?
figure they can
Yeah.
walk in. So anyway, so that is it. So we're gonna be now you guys know I am extremely positive person, and I wanted to give you a little visual of the inside.
Oh.
This is
lots of
roughly what it
room.
looked like when I was there. I was sitting roughly at this angle. Not as many people were there, and what I really like is you have this gentleman right here. I don't know if you can see my
He's
mouse.
a bouncer.
He is an older gentleman, just standing there with his arms crossed, looking just very angrily this way. And I just think every bar and pub that just shouts friendliness, and I think that needs to be included. So,
He's
Uh,
not
there
even
when you were
drinking
there?
or anything. He's just-
I think he might have been and just stayed in the same spot. So,
Gary.
come for the wings, stay for the angry looks.
So
All right.
the Mucky Duck
Gary's
actually
stare.
employs a full-time curmudgeon.
Exactly.
This
All right.
picture. Wait,
Walmart
go back real quick because I got to say this. So they could probably do with maybe a couple of less tables. There's literally 8 inches of, and all the chairs are tucked in.
Yeah.
So there's like
Yeah.
8 inches of travel space right there,
Which is great for a large person like myself. I just
I
like
mean,
to. I just
you
look
don't have
like
to be
like a
large.
snow plow coming down, and the snow just kind of shoots out of the way. That's what happens with the chairs. So it's
Like
kind of
be a
banging-
runway
banging
model
into
and
stuff
still
when you
not
walk.
make it between
Yeah.
those chairs.
exactly. All right. So up next, now there were
More stuff.
100
That's
and
nice.
there were 109
110.
reviews, 110 reviews, and I just want you to know, again, being fair, I started to go with the 5-star, of which there are 19 5-star reviews. So that just gives you an
Wow.
indication of it. So I am nothing but at least fair and positive. And it says, I know it's kind of hard to read, but so I'll read it.
Balanced, at least.
You'll have
This is the absolute best patio to have a beverage on the south side of Indianapolis.
Ah,
The
On the
patio
corner
is
of the-
huge. It overlooks a pond and have yard games such as cornhole. Great music. The food, I would give it a 3-star rating. Traditional bar food, nothing fancy. So a 5-star review for
Right.
3-star food.
right. Because the patio
The
is
patio.
the best
That's
one
what
to
you go
have a
for.
beverage on the south side of Indianapolis.
So when
food
you're
is
looking
not
for a
bad.
patio,
right.
To
It
drink
is
a
tolerable
beverage.
if you eat it outside.
that's
On
right.
the south side of Indy.
Yes. So when you're looking for a patio on the south side of Indy, this is the best patio.
That
To
faces
drink a beverage.
east-west.
To drink
But
a
if
beverage
you're
on.
looking for one to eat like a pie, that's a different
Yeah,
patio.
because this
Yeah,
is
you
just
don't
like
want
3
that.
stars. So
This is
I've-
also where you go if you want to play cornhole too.
This is true. I also included the second one because you'll see why shortly. Sam was the best bartender I had. She had the best hospitality I've had in a long time at an establishment. She was quick, efficient, and connected with everyone she served. So just remember, friendly, positive staff, because that's going to come up.
Just Sam.
Short.
It's not even.
Just,
It's
yeah.
just Sam. Yeah.
Just Sam. I wanted to do one more positive one. Let me see if I can raise that up a little there.
You can.
This place is great. They have pool, tables, and some other games too. So
Huh.
That means on his pool game, he looked around and went,
This-
they got
this is
cornhole."
great.
This is
You
just 2 weeks ago, too.
Yeah, 2
So-
weeks ago. So these are current
He's a
reviews. I tried to
local
grab current
guide.
ones. Yeah. Yes, local guide Josh Walls.
Josh Walls. Look for Josh
is
Walls
great.
with the
They have
staff.
pool tables and some other games too.
You
The
know
Great.
what?
Sherpa of Indianapolis.
If you can be happy with pool tables and some other games too, you're going to live a pretty joy-filled life. If that's
Yeah,
all it
patio.
is.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the patio.
5 stars.
Right.
Okay.
I bet he enjoys beverages
wishing-
on the south side.
I was hoping that Danielle would go into some detail about the actual concrete in the patio. I think maybe that's what really impressed her.
That
That's
may be
true.
it.
So
The smoothness.
now here we go.
Ooh.
The 1-star reviews, because it was being a little too positive for my liking. So let's get into my wheelhouse here. Okay,
There's
we got
53 of those bad boys.
53, so almost half.
Almost half of them are 1-star reviews.
Almost 1-star reviews. So that's saying something pretty good. What are they saying? Well,
Don't care.
don't care. Trying to save your night. Don't go here unless you want high anxiety and unwanted stress. Totally ruined my experience here. Lousy service and every staff member has an attitude. Moving back to Romania.
Oh my goodness!
That's how bad it is. This guy is
This bar
moving back to
is
Romania.
Yeah, that's the thing is it's not even it's not nothing else in this country ruined him as much
Right.
as
We
this bar.
Mucky
This
Duck-
bar has sent
The
him back to
Mucky Duck was the
Eastern Bloc.
final straw.
Mucky
just-
Duck is reducing the population of the entire country.
I'm trying to figure out how a person could want an unwanted stress. Don't go here unless you want unwanted stress.
Yeah, this place needs help. I've never seen such a nasty place that is still allowed to operate in such disgusting conditions. So, March of 2023.
Wow.
Wow.
They even had a chance to mop up a little.
I wonder if he was even from Romania or if he just.
He just
Never employee problems, only management. This is a 2-star. So, Thursday night special, craft beer. Asked the server what craft beer was on special. Her answer, Miller High Life,
yeah.
which is not a craft beer. That is the irony here. Ordered a Miller High Life, but they were out. So what's on special? Miller. Okay, can I have a Miller? No, we don't have any.
No,
Okay.
we don't have that.
Asked the manager. His answer was Youngly Black and Tan, which is another non-craft beer. So apparently he does not know that this is the oldest brewery in the U.S. This place needs to have John Tapper from Bar Rescue visit them, and maybe that would help. Now, I did not know that the Mucky Duck in Indianapolis was indeed the oldest brewery in the United States.
I think
Wow.
he's talking about. You think he's talking
Oh,
about Yingling, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he talking about Yingling? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Because they're
Okay.
a brewery and not like they're not like a craft beer.
Right. So they're calling it.
Does the
craft
name
beer.
Tom's V6314J1X make you think it might not be an actual person? But I don't know.
Right.
So now I just want you to remember the craft beers because that ties in here. So dirty, slow, unsynchronized service in former smoking establishment. 2 of 5
Unsynchronized.
stars.
I've never. Hold on a second. I've never heard unsynchronized used as a slam for. I've never heard anybody talk about the synchronized service.
Yes. There's secret service and there's synchronized swimming.
Disorganized.
Yeah.
They moved at the same moment.
They all
So,
moved as one
Exactly.
unit throughout.
so this one says, yuck. You could smell the smoke in the wood at this place and on all the patrons who frequent it. The waitstaff was slow and surly, and our bar food arrived 15 minutes apart. My colleague received her quesadillas 15 minutes after my flatbread pizza. On the upside, they have a lot of different craft brews. Miller High Life, apparently. On the downside, if you like wine,
Well.
their selection is pitiable.
Pitiable.
Pitiable, sorry. Would never go here again, like ever.
Okay,
like,
I got so
clearly.
many questions on this one. Like you can
Not
smell
a
the smoke in the
cornhole fan.
wood. It's like, Ms. Miller, what are you doing on the floor? What's going on? You can smell the smoke. You,
Why
In the
is
wood?
he
Why are you
sniffing
smelling
the
them?
patrons?
Yeah. and the wood.
You smell
the other
just like
thing-
the wall.
The other thing was, this is a person. I thought it was Ms. Miller. I'm assuming it's a lady because it's Ms.
Yes.
Miller. But so that is funny that a flatbread pizza comes out before a quesadilla, which is basically just a Mexican grilled cheese.
Right.
It's just all you had to do was
Takes.
slap cheese in a tortilla and bring it out.
And I see some people are asking, these are not AI reviews. I swear these are actual legit, honest reviews. I did not touch these at all. So
No.
yeah, no bots.
Yeah, they're real.
All right, here we
Real.
go. Poor service and a smoky outdoors.
What?
The patio, though.
Yeah, it's
Patio.
the patio's nice, but smoky. So about 40 of us went here after a class reunion. We sat
Oh
there
my
for
gosh.
45 minutes and no one even checked in on us. I went up to 2 waiters and they said they were sorry. A nice young waitress came back and took our orders. She did bring the beer, but after 40 minutes, mixed drinks. 50 minutes later, I looked around to see her crying. So that's always a good sign. Gave her another 15 minutes and still no drinks. We were going to order food, but about 15 people at our tables decided to go elsewhere. If you like smoke, then this is your place to be. Even outdoor was bad.
I like how he was like, "Hey, can we get some drinks?" And the waiters just go, "Sorry." And
Yeah,
they
sorry.
said they were sorry. They didn't even explain. They didn't say they were going to do anything. They just said they were sorry.
But, and then the waiter said,
Orders.
"But we will pump some smoke into the room."
That's right. Well, and I like how long they wait before they're still like hoping for food. Like I would
Right.
go stab somebody after 12 minutes and be like, "Where's my food?" You know, maybe not stab. I would just poke them gently with a spork.
John Panetta.
I want to know why she was crying. I want to know why the waitress was crying.
Yeah, that was. He didn't even ask though. He was just like, "Well,
Right.
I'm not going to ask her for."
Might have just been
Excuse me,
smoking.
miss. Are you crying? Where's our drinks?
Wait, okay. So she brought. He goes. She did bring the beer, but after
Yeah.
40 minutes, mixed drinks. So that was random, or
Or maybe
does
the
anybody
mixed,
want to? Does
mixed
anybody?
or was it like a mixed drink that they were supposed to bring later? So you get 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then 50 minutes. So you're kicking
Kept it
in,
at 2
over
hours,
2.5 hours just about, and gave her another 15 minutes. So you're pushing close to 3 hours with no drinks and food. So
It
no
just sounds
thank
like she brought some random mixed drinks, like a vodka tonic and a. She just brought it on a platter and goes,
Just
"Who's
have
want?
this. Just
Who
have
wants a
these.
Manhattan? Anybody got a Long Island iced tea?" Okay.
All right, next one. I will not read this whole
Whoa.
thing. I promise I will not read this whole thing. but-
TLDR, bro.
This is so funny. Whenever you see something like this, I think everyone just goes, okay,
Yeah, it's like,
here we go. Let's buckle up because this is going to be an adventure. So, one out of 5. I will not return. I am very disappointed in the way our party was treated at the end of the evening tonight.
Oh,
We brought a large party of 20 plus people after a wedding this evening and spent several hours at Mucky Ducks. And we also spent several $100s on food and drinks. We treated the staff kindly and tipped them well. About 3 minutes before closing, when only about 10 of us were left, the groom was served 7 shots at the inside bar, but not given any way to transport them to the party on the patio. And then he almost immediately was not permitted to head out onto the patio. So he waited with the shots in the bar until our party was being shoved towards the door by the security staff. And then, because the folks in our party stopped to take their shots, the head of security, a white guy in a striped sweater,
Oh, that's the
repeatedly
angry guy.
threatened us that he was going to get the cops sitting outside and then proceeded to go get the cops' car. Now, this is my favorite part right here. You ready?
he went and got the cop's car. Sorry, go ahead.
This is the whole best part, though.
I
I am an adult woman, 34 years old. I'm a classy professional type.
I think that should have been the opening,
Yes,
right?
I would have been
Yeah,
way
you
more
buried the
committed.
lead,
Yeah,
Callie.
Yep.
you buried that in the middle. No one.
And
knew
she
you
starts
could get to
talking
that.
about her outfit and yada 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 and all this.
I had a floor-length dress on, but
We found
This-
out the surly guy in the corner, that was security.
Yeah.
This
His name is Gary.
this
He's
point
wearing
was
a
for the
striped
other
sweater.
comment or the other review because it was 40 people in the other review, but I think that still
Yeah.
applies to 20
Yeah,
people
there's
too.
Yeah.
This
40
lady is like,
people.
I was wearing a nice dress and the bride was wearing her veil, as if that has anything to do with how quickly you can
Right.
get service
That's
to
right.
a group of
How
40
can you
people
not get us
or 20
drinks?
people. Yeah.
I have a veil.
These
I
are
am 34
very
years
expensive.
old,
You shove-
and I am classy.
I'm classy professional type. Give
know
me
what's
my
funny?
shots. Give me my shots.
You know what's funny?
I'm classy.
I'm classy.
Yeah,
Bartender.
All the classy people come to the Mucky Ducks.
It's like
Look
trying
at
to get
how I am
the
dressed.
high tech degree from DeVry is not going to be.
All right,
Quite
so
high-tech. Okay.
these guys are a little more straight to the point.
Kevin,
do not
looks
go
like a
here.
no-nonsense guy.
I attempted to walk in the door, and they required me to remove my sunglasses. After I told them it was an ADA violation for me to remove my sunglasses, I had several door and other management staff refuse my entrance for sunglasses on. Alert, 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 do not go here.
How many of you guys have had ADA violations?
Yep, neither one
See,
staff of the circus randomly
isn't that
enforces the dress code and are massive jerks while doing so.
Isn't that the dentist? Wait, isn't the ADA the American Dental Association? The people that approve.
That's one of them. That's one of them. All
Don't
right.
go in
I
here.
have to wear these sunglasses.
Kamara.
Kamara says, this place is trash. If you would like to receive trash service, then this is the place for you.
They've got trash. People are trash.
If you want unwanted trash service,
If you would like to receive trash service, then this is the place for
Guy
you.
walking in going, my dumpster's full. Anyway,
I've never experienced such unprofessionalism. Tried to see if we could come up with a solution by talking to the manager, and he was of no service to me and my group at all, so don't even bother with him. I had such a bad experience here. 10 out of 10 would never return, even if I was paid. So if you're looking for considering checking this place out, don't. Plenty of other establishments.
out
so-
10
south.
out of 10. I think
10 out of,
I had
out of
such
10
a bad
would not
experience.
go.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out
All
of
right.
10 bad.
I might have someone read
Right.
this next.
10 out of 10 bad. I give it a 10 out of 10
10 bad.
on a trash scale.
1 being the best it could possibly be.
Okay.
10 being horrible.
All right.
1 star, but 10 out of 10.
One is good. One is like okay, reasonable
Right.
service, and then
10 out of 10 would not return.
10 out of 10.
Out of 10 will not go.
yeah, exactly.
Are you going? Or
10
not
out of 10
going?
not interested.
This is the best terrible place I've ever been to.
10 out of 10.
I give that idea a thumbs up for being terrible.
It's the best example of the worst thing
Two
I've ever seen.
enthusiastic thumbs up that I'm not going.
Yes.
I
Oh my God.
won't see you there. This is probably my favorite one. It gets a little incoherent. I think he was still drinking.
That's
when-
the same guy.
No, this is the new.
Oh.
I
Oh,
didn't want
okay.
people to
The
try
other
to read
was
it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
I've already ruined it.
Most of the negative reviews down here, I'll cheer on to that. It's all true, and I've been banned twice, and I still get in.
Oh,
This is all one sentence. I'll cheer on. I've been. It's all true. I have been banned twice, and I still get in. But that time a while ago, Sammy and I made a promise, and she ruined it like heck. Accused me of being drunk out of the blue, and I froze. Became disappointed because after I was allowed to go there, I tip her pretty well. Seriously, I'm the one they all bouncer and bartender want. Infamous.
poor Sammy.
What?
Poor Sammy's got to deal with Joseph.
We're talking to a celebrity there. Or we're hearing from a celebrity.
I love that. I've been banned twice from this
This is-
place that I despise.
This is written
in.
immediately after the second banning, I'm sure of it.
I just keep going back. You know,
I don't understand what he means by that. He goes, most of the negative reviews down here, I'll cheer that on. For
Yeah.
example, I've
This
been
is-
banned twice and I still get in. That gives you an idea.
That's not a good
kind of low class
Their
people.
security is terrible.
Take it from me.
Getting in,
Guy who's been banned for life and still gets in.
10 out of 10 stars, bad security.
That's like a buddy of mine's got a joke. He goes, someone was complaining about their job and how much they hate it, and they've been there 12 years. And it's like, at your third review, man, this place is really terrible. But I'm going to give it 9 more years. Stick around and see if it works out.
See if it picks up.
Maybe they'll
Keep going
finish the
back.
All
construction.
the negative reviews, I'll cheer that
I'll
on.
cheer-
Guys,
cheer on to
been
that.
banned twice,
So-
and he's
Cheer
it's a
on
terrible
to that.
place.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I've
be
been
adding a
banned
lot of
twice.
stuff to my.
And then Sammy and I
cabinet.
made a promise.
She ruined it.
She
She ruined it.
She ruined it like heck. Accused me of being drunk out of the blue, and I became disappointed because after I was allowed to go there, I tip her pretty well.
Look at all the people
Yeah,
in the
no, I
comments accusing him of being drunk out of the blue.
Them-
That's so
Sam,
unfair.
That happens sometimes, though. Sometimes, bam, out of the blue. you're
Out of the
drunk.
blue. And he froze, became
And you
disappointed.
froze. Yeah, and then you froze,
Yeah.
become disappointed.
I froze, became disappointed.
It happens to me a lot of times where I'm
What
just
kind of promise?
bam out of the blue. I'm drunk. and-
Oh, are you clicking on Scribblenauts right now?
No.
Sorry, here we go. A couple more. We
Let's
go
do
into
it.
a whole new section.
This, by the way, a lot of these reviews sound like it was in. This is a bar in Georgia.
Yeah.
It just sound like I was.
Yeah. Got into a fight with security because they wanted to kick us out for not tipping. Me and 3 skinny buddies of mine fought 7 big fat dudes. And we beat them, so they got mad and started pulling out their guns.
What?
And that's the end of the review.
That's the whole story.
None of that is the bar's fault, brawl.
You don't need to know anything else.
Oh, that convinces me that the Mucky Duck is just not a place to go.
Bring the kids. You know what I mean?
You don't bring down the bar because these big fat dudes
We
lost their
fought
fight to
7
you.
7 big fat dudes.
If you won your fight,
Right.
wouldn't you give the bar a little bit more stars for that? Anyway,
All right, here we go. Another good one. Here we go. Trashy is an understatement. The bartender lost my card and then pretended like she never helped me and never took it, and even went as far as to call me a name while she was at it. But it didn't even stop there. Once she found it, she was angry I didn't tip her. I normally always tip regardless of situations. But I
Okay.
bought 1 drink and she literally lost my card. So she decided to follow me to the parking lot and tried to fight me, LOL,
Yeah.
all while on the clock. This place is an absolute joke. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Bartender's name was Madeline, by the way. I like the
Madeline.
fact that she points out that she was on the clock, like she's a watchdog and a stickler.
she doesn't know that. She could have clocked out. Madeline could have turned to her manager
Right.
and went,
I'm going to take a
"Do you mind if
15.
I clock out?"
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Juan.
The more reviews we read, the more this sounds like a redneck bar in South Georgia. It's like,
Do you mind if I clock out, take a 15 so I can clock this lady right in the face? A couple
you
more.
think you
This
go
kind
out
of
here
makes
and not
me.
get just because I lost your card? No way, man.
This kind of makes me want to go. I wasn't.
Right.
It's
Hit the
It's
Mucky
a-
Duck in Indianapolis. Hey, I'm flying into Indy. We can stop there on the
There you
way
go.
out.
Just
Makes me wanna
use live
dress
from
up
the
real
Mucky Duck.
classy. Makes me want to dress up classy and go and
Professional. Be classy
Okay,
and
go.
professional.
I am
like
Well, make sure
Classic
you have
professional.
belt loops. Apparently, that's the
and
thing on their
no
dress code. You have to have belt loops.
sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
sunglasses.
yeah, I can't do your sunglasses.
Your pants need to have belt loops.
I still
okay.
want to know what an ADA violation is.
I was
Like a
told
doc-
the door. Sorry, I was told the door couldn't come in because I had shorts on. So I go home and change, come all the way back, and let the manager comes up to me and says, "I can't wear a white T-shirt because it was," and I quote, "gang stuff." So I get a hoodie, come back, and then he offers to buy me a drink. That's the only reason I'm giving them 2 stars.
Yeah.
Overall, just weird and racist vibes. So
I'm guessing.
Hmm.
Does this
He
person live
really-
across the street?
he
He's
really
like-
wanted to go to this place.
That's what I'm
because
saying. It's like 3 trips to
Yeah.
the bar.
He's like, I'm going to get in and get some of those fine wings that I hear about. I want to see that patio. That patio
beverage.
is not, yeah.
I wonder how you give off racist
Craft
vibes.
Millers.
Have a beverage on the patio.
But what's a racist vibe though? Is that like, just because they had like a Dixie flag or something, or a swastika? I don't know.
Yeah.
A racist vibe.
All right. Here you go. Here's how you get your racist vibe, I guess.
Oh.
The food, 1 star, a week ago. So this is like brand new. The food was very delicious.
Wow.
So that's a good start for a 1 star. But the bartender waitress on Sunday was very racist and disrespectful towards African American. She was not satisfied with her tip and got aggressive with throwing the clipboard, saying this tip was unacceptable. Asked the store owner, and he replied the store owner is in Florida and doesn't deal with the issue. I'm distraught and don't ever think I would support a business like with racism profile.
So the clipboard throwing is racist?
Apparently.
Or being mad about a bad tip is racist. I'm trying to
see that makes me want to go to this place. It makes me want to go.
It just sounds like a cool time.
Yeah, just give an unsatisfactory tip to the waitress and see what happens.
I think this
fireworks.
I think this is the last one. I'm not positive. This place is nasty. Stay away on the weekend. Security is a joke. Multiple fights a week. Bartenders are very rude. Yeah, and snobby. Very self-entitled theme continuous to evolve among the staff members, and the music is annoying and very repetitive. I will never be back. So I like that he's been there multiple times to know that there are fights multiple times a week, and like one of them finally is the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Are there pictures of the patio?
Yeah, this one here is
patio.
Dirty. This is a garden hose.
Which looks like somebody's backyard.
This is patio furniture on the patio. And
that looks like a deflated kiddie pool.
Yeah, seriously. And then this is some sort of torture device from the 1700s. It looks like.
Is all that stuff on the patio?
Apparently.
Is that what we're supposed to believe? Okay.
Yeah, and this is apparently on the floor. So. Is there one more? Oh,
This
is the last one.
Bill
S. Fights, security guards, everything you want is right here except decent wings. Best of luck.
So what is your review of those reviews?
I believe they are phenomenal reviews. We had some great comedy.
5
we had
stars.
some irony. We had some really, really good stuff. And it just makes me intrigued to go back and see the patio. So
lots of fights.
I find these reviews, I give them a big thumbs up for being really weird and disappointing.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Read them again.
Yeah, we'll not read them again. Exactly.
10 out of 10. We will never read reviews again.
And I will say the race thing was they have a dress code on the door, and it seemed like it was some racial profiling going on. To be fair,
like no rap music.
Yeah, like no pants. All your pants have to have belt loops, and your underwear can't be showing. You can't wear them around this. No tank tops, no sports jerseys, no whatever, which is a sports bar, and there's no sports jerseys allowed.
No sports jersey. Yeah, that's horrible.
Well, races,
very weird.
Like the big key to racism these days is buying drinks for a black guy. That's usually how
true.
you'd know. So
that's true.
That was the giveaway there when the owner paid for his drink.
Yeah,
all that trouble. That's when you're like, oh, I'm on to you.
But that got him an extra star.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you go back? I want to go back 7 times, and eventually I'll get in. Because
No, Wilson. Not the best patio on the south side of Indianapolis. The best patio to enjoy a beverage on the south side of Indianapolis.
There could be better patios, but you just can't enjoy a beverage.
There may be better ones for playing cards or for just watching the sunset. That's a different patio.
Losing your cell phone.
Right. Yeah. But that's the best one on the south side to enjoy a beverage. You heard it here.
So if you would like your local businesses reviewed, send those into SKUs at johnbranion.com, and I will take a look at it. And, of course, find all the positivity that I am known to do.
Right.
Like your business review, just book Brian into a hotel next to it and then deny him a room. Okay.
Why does your name say little cheese today?
What? Mine says
What?
Lil cheese.
I couldn't
Why
change
does it
my
say Lil
thing.
Cheese? What's that from?
little cheese.
You're not the big
Yeah.
cheese. You're Lil cheese.
Right. I just made it up. I don't know. Maybe there is a little.
It's his rap
There's
name.
literally no reason for it.
That's his rap name. Lil cheese.
John's gonna do a freestyle for us
That's
now.
so it's at Vacay. Prepare for the debut album of Lil Cheese.
Little cheese.
Quick, quick,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Juan, name things that aren't Jackie Chan. Go.
Apples and meatballs and beer can toppers and fat dudes with guns and
Jackie Chan. Oh, crap.
dang it!
That's what that reminds me of. Like Dad was like, "Oh, I have to write something in this box." Lil Cheese.
That's literally what I did.
No one's gonna ask. No one's gonna ask for justification for that.
That is literally what I did. I was like, okay, this is what I wrote last week. Little cheese. Boom. Done.
Quick, think of something the snowman would have a nightmare about. Go. Oh my gosh, we were killing each other today with these. I was asking Family Feud questions and realizing that if we played with Andrew or Dad, we would lose because they're always
freeze.
trying to be creative. No, they don't
Right.
freeze. They're trying to be creative. Like when you think like a comedian, you're trying to think slightly differently.
You
from
don't
the
want to
audience.
just say something.
That's not what it was. It was things that you find in your car, and if we were to answer truthfully, if our family was to answer truthfully, we would not match anybody.
Right, but
you're
it
trying to-
started because we were doing code names and Andrew was giving the dumbest clues to try to get us to say these words.
said
And I was
you
like,
like-
Andrew,
he gave
you're
clues for
too
the other team.
obscure. I was like, if you were to be on Family Feud, they'd be like, quick, name something that women keep in their purse. And you'd be like, hedgehogs, or something. And it would make sense in your head and like nobody else would match. And so then I started looking up questions, actual Family Feud questions. And yeah, one of them was, name something that snowmen have nightmares about. And then Tabby was like, I'm naked on the stage. Like, I can't remember my lines.
It just went from there.
Yeah.
Mandy says, homelessness.
I just forget the fact that it's supposed to be about a snowman. Just answer it like it's nightmares in general.
Spiders.
Spiders, monsters under the bed. Yeah. That kind of thing.
We're dumb.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, okay, now
That
we're
was
gonna
a
time
throwback.
for Scribblenauts, do we?
Well, I would personally rather, here's the thing. I would rather give it another go with the Ransom Notes thing because I think the audience can get involved with that too. If we have them ask questions that or like post scenarios where you would need to write a note, we would all use the same bank this time. But
Can't set that up either, though, can we?
I feel like we could do that in 15
I thought it had
minutes.
to. I thought I just thought the thing was the Google sheet or whatever was messed up.
It was because it was supposed to refresh when we hit a space bar. We're not going to refresh. No refreshing.
Never.
There'll be no
Stale
refreshments.
words.
Use
No
the
refreshments
same-
at all.
Use
Do
the
not
same word
refresh.
bank. It will
Yeah.
still be a random set of words, which Dad built into that spreadsheet.
To write
so
them down.
that's
Right.
helpful. No, we'll just have
on
it
a
up
sheet
on
of paper.
No, we'll have it up on the screen. Like if he shares his screen, it'll be a random bank of
can we
words.
type
We'll all
it in?
use the same bank.
Yes,
You
we can
don't-
all type it in,
You have to get
Well,
on Google
I'll
sheet.
I'll pull it up.
or we can just say it.
Oops.
I don't know. I don't know how this.
Whoa! What just happened?
She's
I
knocking
just
everything
crashed
down.
things. I'll show you what happened. I opened this drawer and this is in it.
Oh,
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 It's wedged
that's
in.
like a
Silas.
3.
I would assume maybe one of my nephews. I don't know.
all right. So there's some words. Look at those words, Beach.
Perfect.
those
Pull
words.
them big. Make
All right.
zoom in on those a little
So
bit.
we have to. You're gonna give us a prompt, and we
Yeah.
have to
Actually, wait.
Yes.
Take
You
that out for a
zoom in on
second.
them, you
I'm
psycho.
taking that out. You can zoom in on your screen. So, what we need from the audience is scenarios where you would need to write a note quietly, like how to discreetly tell somebody that there's toilet paper on their shoe, or how to get attention to somebody across a noisy restaurant and tell them something or whatever. Like, but how to get out of a
You're trying to-
heist.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to notify someone of something embarrassing, or
Or
Something you just can't say out loud.
Right.
You have to write a little note. Yeah, something you can't say out loud.
But you'd
The
have
other-
to be quick with like what you have in the area.
Like a bunny.
between
these
you and
words.
you just want to keep it between you and this other person.
Yeah. So like robbing a bank. So if you were gonna, literally, we could use that scenario. Like if one of us
Yeah,
answers, okay, so
literally
how
we
would you
can.
let the bank teller know that you're robbing them, but
Okay.
you only want a small amount of money or something?
How to
yeah.
evade fat guys with guns? I like that one.
Okay, Brian, do that one.
Okay.
How to evade fat guys with guns.
Or like how to warn the person at the table next to you that there's a fat guy with a gun who just walked in or something. Like I don't know how you
so
want to interpret that.
we're all doing different things.
Right.
That's the part that I think is not going to work. But okay.
Why?
Okay. Well,
I think it's going to be confusing.
because you have to compare answers, right? That's how you determine.
Right. That's how you know is if you're all answering the same question. You're all trying to do the same.
Well, I feel like, right, that would be harder because we're all going to have basically the same answer
the
using the same word.
Yeah, if you use the same
But I
word
thought if
bank.
we use the same word
Different.
bank and then answer different
Different
answers, you could
questions,
still,
okay.
somebody is going to have a better answer because their prompt
Folks.
is going to be better.
Folks, we need some. I haven't seen any comments come up like this.
Right.
So we needed scenarios.
All right. Juan, somebody has food on their face.
Food on their face. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
I don't have one yet.
You don't have one yet.
I
And
don't.
I'm not going to
Robin
do one yet because
have the
this was
word
my
bank.
idea and I have to see if it's going to work. Well, right. Nobody has the word bank yet.
Good. Thank you for recusing yourself from this experiment,
You're welcome.
so that only we will look foolish if it fails. To work.
I can give you one too. Let's see.
Yeah, if you're, might as well give us a.
Oops. I might even be able to Google one. That's okay.
How many of you guys are in the?
Oh my
audience? 'Cause these
gosh.
are not coming in. There, it flies
Yeah.
down.
How to
robbing
tell
a
someone
bank.
their fly is down.
You need rescuing from the Mucky Duck. That's not bad.
I'd like that.
Okay.
What was it? Oh, if
All right,
you
I'm
were,
adding this back to the stream.
Okay.
okay,
Go ahead.
Here we go.
ahead.
I'm doing my thing.
Okay, so I have some others that I found online. So we'll write these also in the
So which one am I
Comments.
doing? The Mucky Duck one?
Yeah, help getting out of the Mucky Duck. And also, people in the audience, actually, everybody who's in the audience, you can
give
use
them
this
one.
exact
Yeah.
same word bank. That's what I'm going to do. You get this exact same word bank that the Starving Comics are using, and you guys are all going to answer this question or fill in this prompt. Explain why you got fired from your last job.
Oh, this is for the crowd. Sorry,
This is for the commenters. You guys keep working. I'm just talking to the audience
I'm
now.
working. How much
So-
do you usually have? For,
I think it's probably about 2 minutes is my guess. Like a minute or 2 minutes. But I'm
Oh,
going to give
boy.
them a little bit of extra time since I got them started later. So in the audience, use this same word bank and answer the question. I can even put this on a banner. Why did you get fired from your last job? Right.
Oh, let's see. Jeez, that's some typing. That is some typing. Oh,
There you
that's
go.
what you did. Oh, yeah.
I did type.
Wait, did you type that twice? That sound like the same.
All right. No, Sherry, you need to use the words that are on the screen. So you can't just answer the question, why'd you get fired from your last job? You have to use only those words. So you're going to have words that you need, like that you can't use. Looks like the only article we've got there is A.
Yeah, it'll sound like a
So-
caveman.
Okay, I did mine. I did
Right.
mine.
So Dad has his ready. All right. I'm going to go with another, 45 seconds or so.
Oh my gosh.
I like that it's giving Juan anxiety. So, yes, definitely 45 seconds.
Time's up.
But that was not
And-
45. That's not 45. I keep making my sentence longer. Dang it.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Amber. That's not bad. Not bad. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there's the word. I see the word boss.
Okay.
Okay,
I could see how this would be. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there then.
10, 9,
I'm
8,
there.
7. Are you done?
Did people do we have
5,
in the
4,
comments?
3. Yep. 2.
There's some in the comments.
All right. So
That's
to
on there.
answer, well, I'll let the audience keep going while you guys give us yours.
Oh,
Here, let me take this down real quick.
Okay,
who's first?
My question was, how do I? Or why
Escape.
did I leave the Mucky Duck? Or
How do you escape from the Mucky Duck? Or why did you?
No, I misunderstood the question. I thought it was
Okay,
why
if it
was I
was
leaving?
why, that's fine. You can answer.
Why did I leave the Mucky Duck? And my answer is, team can't apologize. Eat angry.
Team can't apologize. Eat angry. All right.
Oh my God.
That's what
Very
happens
good.
when you have fat guys with guns.
Oh, me angry. I thought you said eat angry. Yeah, me angry.
eat
Okay.
Angry.
What?
Uh,
oh, and
eat
eat is there.
angry.
Okay. That's fine.
I could have said me eat angry. That would have been okay.
Me eat angry.
Yeah.
Me angry eat would be even better. Okay.
No, it
So, Brian, what was your question?
My question was how to evade fat guys with guns.
Okay.
And my answer is produce delicious food, add team ball, apologize, grab an airplane or grab a airplane.
Yep.
it was like a list of things there. That was like a whole practical
It
guide.
is a formulaic, how to.
Yep.
That would actually work too.
Yeah. Grab a airplane.
Yeah, grab an airplane.
And Juan?
Oh, this is gonna make tons of sense. Somebody has food on their face, so I slip them a note that says, "Can't eat a delicious produce. Calculate grab."
Huh. How about fix?
No,
Did you
no,
wanna
no,
use the
because
word
you gave me,
fix in there?
you gave me. Brian stopped. Brian finished, and then you started counting down. Stretching me down.
You didn't want to use fix. Okay, I got
It
you.
goes back to It goes back to when we would do the speed drills on multiplication tables, and our teacher would do an egg timer. So it'd be like,
So here's
And
an
I'll cut heroes.
answer.
Okay,
In
give us-
answer to the question of why did you get fired from your last job, our scoozers have said things like, "Boss, eat a calculate dark produce. Apologize." Amber, light a boss.
Light a boss.
Whoops. Produced a delicious sound fixing dark blood. I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
That'll
But
do it. That'll do
anything
it.
involving blood.
I don't know what that is, but that'll do
that's
it.
definitely will get you fired. Yeah.
Angry boss, dark blood produced. That is. Eat a great, delicious airplane. Produce angry boss. Yep. Yep.
Eat the airplane.
Boss fix a angry airplane.
Mm.
Airplane can't produce sound. So I guess TeachCon
Yeah.
used to be some kind of a mechanical
mechanic,
engineer and
Sort of a
like
pilot.
Yeah.
got fired from that job by her boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mechanic
So,
who just
yes.
contacted me. He said the airplane can't produce sound. So
That was the right idea. I think that works, guys.
That works.
Now,
Oh,
do
yeah.
you
All right,
want-
just for
Oh, it
just for
does.
fun. Now let's have one prompt, and I will reset the words here.
And
They're all
Everybody
gonna
will.
be the same. They're all gonna be the
They-
same.
Will.
All right. All right. Go ahead and
Hey,
reset them. I'll give you
I just
a
had an
prompt.
idea. We can use all the different word banks. The problem was when we pulled them up and tried to show them. So if we just read them off.
Yeah,
right?
but you can't read the
All
word
right,
bank
fine,
to
I
everybody.
get
They
it.
have to be able to check your work.
No, we're
Okay,
good.
this actually
Go
would
ahead.
work. This prompt will work better for you guys because you can have different answers
Drink.
for it.
Well,
Well,
just
All right.
here.
I
Do
can-
another
I can
word bank.
Give everybody different word. Like is this?
No!
Do
Do
another
not
word
give
bank.
people
No,
different
use the word
words.
bank. Use the word
I think
bank.
this is dumb. I think
You
it's
cannot
dumb,
show
dumb,
the audience different word banks. You're not seeing the same words we are seeing in that case. So we have to
It's
use.
dumb.
Do another word bank.
Look, Tabby once more. It was fun. I don't know why we have to change it. I will give you the same prompt since you're so opinionated about that. Okay. Do you have a new word bank? Yes, I see it. Okay.
Not yet. I don't have
Use
one yet.
another word bank.
What happens?
Yeah, dude. I just want to get it stuck in your head.
Yes.
All right.
Well, no, I'm going to switch
Another
that slightly.
word bank. Very.
Write an 11th commandment. That is the
The
prompt.
11th commandment. And
Right.
it goes like.
Well, hopefully there's
I don't
thou
see
in
a
there.
Write
Word
an
bank.
11th commandment.
Okay, there.
There you go.
Well,
And pull it up. There you go. Using just the
See,
words
now
on
I'm
the
thinking
screen.
everybody. I want to do something nobody else is doing.
LOL, Dad always complicates things. I know.
Well,
but
he
don't
just wants to
worry.
make things. He wants to take it to another level.
I was trying
I'm
to
here
accommodate
to
my friend
insist.
Juan DeVivo. Is that so wrong?
But Juan quickly remembered how bad it went last time because our spreadsheet does not work for that.
Let's
that
see.
Idea. It's a good idea, but it just doesn't work. So,
I already got
anyone
this one.
who's
Yeah, I do
watching,
too.
you can also write an 11th commandment using the words that you see on the screen. Everybody's going to use the same words, but they're going to be writing a slightly different sentence. And it looks like this time you don't have any articles. No thes, ands, a's, nothing.
Done.
Yep. I could
Okay,
probably do a
good.
bunch of these. This would be one that it would be like, write 10.
You could write a bunch of
I think so.
Well, maybe. If
Oh, I got
So-
another one.
I feel like maybe I had to warm up for this, but I don't know. I'm not even there yet.
So you're not done, Juan?
No, I'm good. I have something. It's not good, but it's something.
Okay. Well, I will take this down.
So while we're doing it, all the
All right, go ahead, Dad.
All right, the 11th commandment. Enjoy their drab atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I also did another one, too. Choose money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian?
Mine is bank money or cry.
oh dang it! No, it's
Dang
not. It's not the same thing. But that's what happens when we use the same word.
You can make like really bad ones too.
Mine is decide impossible. Enjoy cry.
Okay.
You came up with different ones.
They all used cry or
Yeah. Well, because
Right.
that was the emotion,
Yes.
Like,
right? It was the good
See,
emotion.
we should do one more where we come up with the worst commandment.
Oh, the
for this.
worst commandment would
Like
be
just awful.
so
Like for me-
this is
I would do like destroy girl ambition.
right.
Like that's just terrible.
Can't employ drab girl.
Yeah.
Does money cook? Question mark.
Yeah, that's money.
How about cook girl?
Cook girl.
That's great.
Oh my goodness.
Enjoy destroy university.
We are
Wait.
over our time.
Here's a commandment. If I got another commandment, picture behavior.
We take it and then we go over that line. That's what we do here.
Oh, here, no, I can expand it. Cook their charming girl.
Oh, hey, Wendy, you sure are charming.
I kind of
That's when YouTube shut us down.
like this one too. Write an inspirational quote. A 19-year-old suburban white girl gets tattooed on her shoulder during a vacation in Panama City.
Okay, well, that kind of works. I still feel like there needs to be different word banks for each of us.
Yes.
Only
I agree
if
with
we
that.
can
disagree.
read each other's word
Yeah.
banks. But I don't think that that's how it works in the original game.
Yeah,
I think
I disagree. You
everybody
usually get the
uses
same word bank.
the same word bank. And if we can't see each other's words, we can't check to see if they did it right. So it's not funny.
Listen to me. Peaches, look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Listen to me.
No, I'm not looking at you.
The words are pulled out, they're magnetic and they're pulled out of a little thing. And so
Right.
you don't have to check the word banks because they're
they're
sticking on
out,
a
yeah.
board that you show to people.
Right.
Do you
yes.
understand?
Yes, but
Do
I'm
you
saying-
understand
you
me?
don't choose from all of the words at once.
I
They-
know that.
You have to be able to see what words they had to choose from.
You pinch, look at me. There's a whole bunch of words in a
Look
big
at Sarah.
pile, and you take what they call a pinch of words,
Right.
and those are your words. Nobody else gets to use those words, and you put them on a board to make your sentence. Do you understand me? Blink once for yes, twice
See?
for no.
If you
I
want to
like
become a
to
clicker,
compare-
go to johnbrandon.com.
I like to compare what other people use versus what I did. Same word. People want to
Oh, right.
see
So
what
you
you
can't
came up with.
correct them by saying
Well, so
should
you
have
can
used
be
fix.
like, oh, that was a creative way. I saw those same words. I didn't use them as well as they did. They did a better job using the words than I did, or I did a better
I
job.
could have done better. Yeah, that's what you want.
You can go ahead and join the click by going to johnbrandon.com. If you would like to have direct access to email John and tell him how wrong he is about this, you can email SCQS at johnbrandon.com. That's also the email that you're going to use to ask about tickets for
Everybody
this comedy showcase at
draws from the
Vacay,
same
July
pile
29th. And also, you can email SCQS at johnbrandon.com
Don't get
to
to
find
use the
out
same
Brian's
number of
address, and you can
words
send
in
him
the
a
master
hat
file.
that's, as good as this one if you can. If you think you got a hat that can be as appropriate for a 50-year-old man as that hat is, we dare you to email us, get his address, and send it to him.
Or
Right
if you
after the
think
show,
a hat that's
we have the
more
effort
appropriate.
party. So right after the show, you get to hear the rest of this conversation, which I'm sure you're really looking forward to hearing, by the way.
I don't
After
think I'm
party.
even going to go to the effort
If you're a
party.
clicker, you have the link on the
Oh,
members
God.
homepage, and you can go to the effort party. Juan DeVivo at castingcrowns.com to find out where you can see him. You can see him at the Vacay Showcase on Saturday, July 29th.
They're going to
Just
be
decided-
in Elkhorn, Indiana.
Our
I
theme
just
song was
decided
written by
what
John
girl
Thomas
I'm going
Oakes.
to cook.
And also, youtube.com/comedybrian to support Brian. You might be watching from there. Oh, we talked about how we should all go and watch the stream from Brian's network or his channel one of these
Oh,
days.
that's right.
We should,
We
do,
should
that.
do that one of these times.
We should crash
Or we
this
should
party.
just talk about it every week. We also
Yeah,
have talked
let's
about how
talk
we
about
need to correct the spelling of Brian's name at the end of this.
Oh my god.
At the end of we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
Read the credits like what? How are we gonna read the credits? Like Casey Kasem?
Works for me.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like
the case.
people about to pick a bar fight? Like I don't know. What how are we gonna?
We're gonna read
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna read the credits like fat dudes with guns.
Okay, I don't know. like regulars at the Mucky Duck.
That's right.
Go for it.
Hey, who wants to play cornhole? Amber, Bradley?
David Branyan doesn't have a white shirt on.
Cornhole, I want a corn dog.
Kathy Jones, you leave Sammy alone. She's been working here long enough.
Take those sunglasses off, Jessica Noonan.
Hey, Justin Army, watch me fold this balloon into a poodle.
And Melissa Stilinski, you want to go outside and smoke on the patio? It's the world's best. I mean, Indianapolis' best.
Bye.
If you'd like to find a hat for Brian, please go to Amazon.com and search for novelty hats. That's all you need to know.